We come with messages of love and light. And we have a few topics that we wish to share and discuss today. And you can choose to separate them or keep them as whole. But the first topic we would like to share and discuss about, as it's in your vibrational energy right now, is what does it mean for healing, or what does it mean in terms of connection, and how it's being transmuted or translated in terms of family constellation. So the perspective of family constellation and healing generational and ancestral wounds or lessons and things like that, how it comes or how it's being translated now is through work of therapies and healing modalities, in which one of them is called family constellation. And there is such a divine spiritual exchange through this type of work, as everything that you are carrying in your energetic body today is not only your energy, it is the energy of your ancestors and generations of energy that comes with you through this experience. So this is how your guides and your angels and your ancestors are with you all the time, in physicality, and how you can hear them and feel them and smell them and be around them or be around their energy or mimic their behaviors, is because there are energetic ties from them in your energetic body. And sometimes that is the most beautiful thing, because you are always connected. And sometimes their lessons, their karma, their wounds are still being lived out through the energy exchange of your physical reality. Say, for example, abandonment. We'll use this one as an example because this is a very low vibrational energy exchange. You may dig deep into yourself and feel like, you had an amazing childhood, you have done a lot of releasing, you've done a lot of healing work, but there's still layers of abandonment that come up for you. So no matter how much work and healing that you do, it'll still be there. And the reason for that, or the aspect of that, or a perspective we would like to offer, is that it's not your abandonment. It's sitting in your energetic body, manifesting as abandonment from the layers of energy that's connected to you from not only your own past lives, but your ancestors and generations behind you. And through your manifestation of physical reality, through you living your life and healing the abandonment to a level of what you're healing, you have also energetically healed that wound for the other energies that are connected to you in space and time in the now. This is how you are always linked to your soul family or your star constellation family members, because you don't always have to incarnate into physical reality in the same timeline to be connected, because everything is in the now. So the energy of abandonment that happened in, let's say, your great-great-grandfather, for example, the energy of abandonment happened in the now, which means it entered your energetic field in your now. And as you are healing it and being more aware, it's also healing in his now. So it's more than a connection or communication. It's direct access to each other's energetic fields. And how you can travel through space and time to get to the moment of abandonment and heal it at its truest source is through understanding the energetic field and the connection, understanding that it's not yours to carry, but you can heal it, and you can heal it for all of the generations in your timeline. So what does that mean for that person? Does that mean that that abandonment didn't even happen? Or did that abandonment just erase the memory? You know, how does it affect that other person? We will offer you this perspective. It's not that the incident of abandonment didn't happen. It still will play out as it plays out. It's carrying the energy of abandonment, carrying the emotion of abandonment is not as heavy as it was since you started healing it. So you don't even have to know your great-great-great-grandfather, his name, what he did. You don't have to know any of those stories or situations. You just have to know that you are connected. And through opening up your energetic space, allowing yourself to go into meditation and doing this deeper work, you will end up meeting the great-great-great-grandfather in some way, shape, or form, honoring their abandonment, honoring their feelings and their emotion, and being of service to them, filling up their wounds with your light, thanking them for what they went through, being grateful and showing them love for their lives that they lived, for you to now reconcile and heal for all of the generations to come, for they will not have the energy of abandonment in their timeline as you are healing it in the now for all. Let's say that you understand that the abandonment is not yours and you've healed that. But now you are having physical manifestations of illness, autoimmune diseases, things that a disease that doesn't even have a name. Doctors are unable to diagnose. But you have this illness. This can be a direct reflection of family constellation or energetic ties to your past lives, your future lives, or generational and ancestral lineage. As autoimmune is still scientifically, in your words, undiscovered, and nobody knows where it comes from and then how it leaves, or untreatable in some cases, it's because you are treating the body, not the energetic body, because you have no measuring tools for the energetic body. So the attack on the physical body is only a manifestation of what is going on in the other layers of the body. And for it to actually become physical, it means that it's been in your light body, energetic body, emotional body for a long time. And we haven't been paying attention to the signs and to the signals and doing some releasing work or some connecting work until it comes to the point where, you know, the whisper becomes a scream, the scream becomes a punch, the punch becomes being hit by a bus. Because the communication is two-way, and if you are not acting on what you are hearing and feeling, then it will get louder and louder and louder until it kind of knocks you off your feet. So we would give you a perspective on treating any of these types of cases by working on the other layers other than physicality. You can treat physicality in your physical body as you wish. as you are prescribed. We are offering you another perspective to do that if that's what makes you feel comfortable, but be aware of the expansion and the other bodies that also need treatment, and be open to the perspective of healing those bodies to then internally heal yourself. The same goes with an illness or a disease that you say is random or not in anyone's family lineage, and we don't know how this came. Again, you are testing your family lineage in terms of blood and physicality. You're not testing their energetic bodies, because they are the ones that are constantly around you. So what are they carrying? What's in their energy field? What is in their light? And we're using the examples of dis-ease or autoimmune because there's so much unknown about these things. And there's so many trial treatments that you must be open for. So we will offer you the expansion of being open for energetic treatment beyond the physical body. And the process is very similar. You need to cleanse your body out of the foods, of the sugar, of the chemicals. And then we have to infuse chemicals into you to get rid of the disease. In your energetic body, we have to do the cleansing and rituals to remove any attachments and find the root cause of the emotion that you are carrying. And based on the emotion and where it is lying in your physical body can be determined of which ancestor or which family member, which generational person behind you or in front of you, where is this coming from? And there are quite a lot of people that are doing this work, especially in group sessions, because when you're doing it in a group healing session for family lineage, the impact is on everybody that is in that group. The breakthroughs are on everybody that's in that group. The healings are not only for the people in the group, the healings are for their children and their children's children and their children's children's children, because you are eliminating a timeline of an emotion that can be carried forward. We would also invite you to turn within yourself for the miracle or for the healing. What we mean by that is a lot of humans turn to other sources for their healing, not necessarily medical, but sources such as hope, things like promises, belief. I promise if I am healed from this, I will be a good person. I promise if this is removed from me, I will dedicate my life to something else. I will stop this behavior. Or I'm hoping. And we invite you to look at these as a stepping stone to go to I am healed. I know I am healed. I know this is not the end of my story. This is a mere page in a chapter. I know that I am light within. What is this showing me? What do I need to see? And all those questions can only be answered by yourself. Whereas when I'm saying, I promise that if this is healed, I will then dedicate my life, I'm giving that promise to, I'm waiting for someone to grant me that promise, external from me. But remember, you are a light being just as, and just as worthy as somebody that's healed. And the word hope is a beautiful energy transmission, a beautiful vibrational word. If it's used with the intention of clarity and hope, of love and hope, not in a vibration of begging or my hopes don't come true, or my wishes don't come true, or my dreams don't come true. For the light that runs through your body, for even being alive, even having this physical reality, even having a dis-ease or an exchange in the physical reality so that you can look at areas of your life that need cleansing or changing is a miracle. And the truest recognition of your own light is the healing that is desired. The purest healing that's desired is the only healing that's desired. The recognition of your own light. And we speak about these topics today as we wish the consciousness to expand its perspective on options of healing, of modalities for healing, as it's not a one thing fixes everything type of experience, just like there is not only one food option. Yes, you can survive on bread, but where is the joy and excitement in that? You have unlimited options of food and cuisine and creation of different recipes. So there are options and creation in healing.